Okay, class. So this is the last topic of this unit, which is part 5, effective communication. So apologies regarding my voice, as I have recorded this already third times now, and I don't know what went wrong. Hindi siya na-record. Okay? So I will try to discuss it in a very comprehensive manner pa rin. So communication competence. Okay? So we have here a slide which talk about communication competence according to Rothwell. So, sabi ni Rothwell, he noted that knowing what constitutes human communication does not automatically make you an effective communicator. So, sabi ni Rothwell, in Tagalog, hindi daw ibig sabihin na marunong ka nang makipag-usap sa kapwa mo tao ay hindi daw automatic yun na isa ka ng magaling or effective na communicator. So, ang sabi niya, kailangan daw, para maging isang effective communicator ka, dapat maintindihan mo muna what it means to communicate competently. And with that, meron tayong tinatawag na qualities ng isang competent communicator. First is, sabi nga kanina ni Rothwell, you should have um, an understanding of communication effectiveness at yung sense of appropriateness. So we will discuss that later in the following slides. So, understanding communication effectiveness, ano bang ibig sabihin nun? So, in-explain yan further ni Rathwell. So, in terms of understanding communication effectiveness, so, dapat daw, if you actually, tawag dito, uh, if someone knows that changes in communication behavior need to be made, want to make these changes but never does, can hardly be deemed a competent communicator. So, dapat daw, isang effective communicator is dapat open siya sa mga changes or improvement na kailangan niyang gawin sa sarili niya to become a much more competent or effective communicator. Then, the next one is yung, sabi dyan, an effective or competent communicator should have a sense of appropriateness. So, ano kaya yung sinasabi dito na sense of appropriateness? So, ayan, it is a component daw of a communicator. Dapat ay meron siyang sense of context for you to have a sense of appropriateness. So, ang binabanggit dyan na tawag dito na context na sinasabi is, halimbawa, if you are invited to a specific training and your audiences are farmers, of course, is kailangan, dun pa lang sa pananamit pa lang is appropriate na dun sa audience mo. Dapat huwag kang mag-overdress para hindi naman, tawag dito, ma-bother yung mga participants mo na farmers na ikaw ay medyo, ang tawag dito, ang outfit na ginamit mo is yung naka-coat ka, gano'n. So, and syempre, yung mga farmers, they just dress simply. So, ikaw dapat, meron kang sense of appropriateness. Na you should know the characteristics of your audience in this context, farmers. And para hindi sila ma-intimidate, dress, ano lang, simply like them, but in a way na identifiable ka naman na ikaw yung resource person and not among them, your audience. So, okay na yung tipong naka-polo shirt ka lang, na naka-tuck-in na mukha kang professional pa rin, but you are just simple dress. Okay? Then what else? A sense of context. Of course, since ang participants mo ay farmers, and farmers use simple language, Filipino language, you as well as the lecturer should use the language which is similar to the language being used by your participants, which are the farmers. And sila, syempre, diba, usually Tagalog yung kanilang main language. Okay, if you know Ilocano, kasi nga some farmers are Ilocano then pwede mo rin mag-utter ng mga Ilocano words para medyo maging komportable sila na isipin nila na hindi ka pala iba sa kanila na bilang resource person. Okay, so katulad mo din silang Ilocano din, nagkataon lang na ikaw ang yung resource person. Okay, so malawak yung sinasakop ng sense of appropriateness na yan sa pananamit. Sa pananalita, syempre, yan, you also have to, tawag dito, apply appropriateness in delivering your lecture aside from having use yung kanilang language. So, dapat din yung context na binibigay mo mga examples should be highly relatable to them. Okay, mga examples na binibigay mo, kailangan magigets nila at na-experience nila for them to relate to what you are talking about. Okay? So, we have here the four basic components of communication competence according to Little John and Jabosh. So actually, itong mga nakalagay dito ay naparaanan ko na sa mga slides natin kanina, but we will just give emphasis na lang dito sa part na to. So according to Little John and Jabosh, meron daw four basic components ang communication competence. So one is yung understanding, nabanggit ko na ito kanina, for you to be competent enough for you to deliver your topic, kailangan alam na alam mo yung dinidiscuss mo, na intindihan mong mabuti yung topic na i-discuss mo. Kasi kung hindi, you won't be an effective lecturer. Okay? Kaya sabi ko kanina, diba, all sides ng topic ay kailangan na pag-aralan mo para ma-deliver mo siya in a very effective and a very comprehensive way. Alam mo kung paano mo i-simplify. Kasi kung hindi mo naiintindihan mismo na ikaw na resource person or lecturer, hindi mo magagawa yun, hindi ka makakapag-create ng understanding sa audiences mo or participants. And of course, communication skills. So, ito yung binabanggit natin na actually, yung communication skills nila is innate to them. Okay, katulad ng mga kilala nating mga magagaling na communicator, ganyan. And some skills na na-develop lang from time to time. Kaya nga tinuturo natin dito, di ba, sa topic na ito, how to be a competent communicator, and kasama doon yung having an excellent communication skills. So if you are not talented, given na ikaw ay talented, init sa'yo, pwede mo namang pag-aralan yan eh. Pag-aaralan yung kung pagiging isang competent communicator, na i-hone mo yung communication skills mo. Of course, it entails a lot of practices, experiences para ma-hone yung communication skills mo. Kaya nga dito, pinag-aaralan natin. Pag nag-aralan nyo, kailangan nyo lang i-apply at i-practice on your end. Okay? So, interpersonal sensitivity. Ito yung tinatawag natin na dapat marunong kang tawag dito, makibagay doon sa mga participants mo. Like for example, sa context natin kanina, you are a resource person and your participants are farmers. So interpersonal sensitivity, so dapat alam mo kung paano sila kausapin yung mga farmers, okay? So hindi dahil porque professional ka, so medyo yung approach mo sa pag-deliver ng topic is medyo mayabang ka na. So you have to be sensitive. You should observe interpersonal sensitivity. Kailangan maging respectful ka dun sa mga audiences mo or participants. So, kailangan you have to observe yung tone, yung pakikisalamuha mo sa kanila, how you actually talk to them, yan, etc. So, you should have an interpersonal responsibility and ethical responsibility. Okay, so, nagpa-exam ako ng 10:30 and it's now 10:20. So, medyo, yan ako na lang ha, lilisan ko na lang. Ethical responsibility, ito yung sinasabi natin na katulad na kanina nung nabanggit ko sa naunang slide na if lahat naman kasi ng effective communicator is actually, sabi nga kanina sa slide, na misunderstood pa sila in one time or another. So, it may be because of not having the capability to actually deliver the topic. Maybe there are factors then that actually tawag dito, that affects yung kanilang performance. Okay? So, doon kasi sa mga training activities namin, meron kaming magagaling talaga ng mga resource persons, and yung mga participants namin, pinapa-evaluate namin yung kanilang performance. So, it happened na yung magagaling na resource persons namin na yun, kuha pa sila actually ng mga negative comments based on their performance. And yung performance kasi nila, kasi hindi lang siya bumabase or binabatay doon sa galing nila sa pag-explain o pananalita. Kasama din na din dyan yung interpersonal sensibility, yung sinasabi natin na audience impact, gano'n. Yung ability to relate with the participants. Kaya nga sinasabi ko kanina na dapat kailangang, tawag dito, alamin mo yung participants mo para you would know also how to deliver your topic, how to deal with them, and what examples can be used which is highly relatable to them. So, if ever na maka-receive ka ng negative comments, then ano lang doon is as ethical responsibility, you should be responsible enough to take those negative comments and consider it as a positive one and a way of improving further yung communication skills mo. So, yung commitment mo to do better next time and avoid those mistakes, yun yung sinasabi ng ethical responsibility. Okay, so I will just stop here and I will continue to the next slide and I will record later yung last part na. Okay, so